Welcome back to the Metronome Madness League with the Growlithe pack facing off against the Strawberry Skittys. They both have the same record, looking to win tonight. So one of these teams will go 1-4, which will be detrimental to their season, and the other will have another chance at the playoffs. Here we go. There's a Fairy Lock coming from the Toxicroak on the Growlithe pack. As Jellicent going to start things off for the Skittys. Skittys use a Lava Plume. And that does a decent amount of damage. And Toxicroak looking to retaliate here after that hit. There it goes with a Fairy Wind. A lot of Fairy type moves coming from the Toxicroak this time. Fairy Wind, not going to do a lot of damage at all, just a little bit. And here we go. There goes the Noble Roar from the Jellicent. That's going to lower the attack stat of the Toxicroak and the special attack. So the Skittys preparing for this battle, and that might be pretty good for them here. There goes a Trop Kick. That's actually going to be super effective. I forget Jellicent is a water type still. I always think of the ghost typing, and that's going to lower its attack as well. Here comes the Jellicent now with a Sticky Web. Whoa, interesting way to set up. That's going to slow down every Pokemon on the Growlithe pack when they come out onto the field, hopefully giving the Skittys a speed advantage. There we go, the Heat Wave. That's going to be avoided. I wonder how you avoid a Heat Wave. Someone tell me that. I would like to avoid them. There goes a Will-O-Wisp as the Toxicroak gets burned. That's going to lower his attack even further, plus damage it at the end of every turn. Not a good look at all for the Toxicroak. It's going to have to do something drastic if it wants to turn things around for his team. There goes the Mist Ball, doing just a little bit of damage. Not able to get Jellicent below half its health. As Jellicent goes again with a Scary Face. A lot of setup type moves coming from the Skittys. Not sure the Scary Face was really needed, but maybe it will. The Jellicent might go first now. And it does. So the Scary Face did work out for them. Jellicent is going to go first, and they use a Power Gem. Not doing just a little bit of damage. Toxicroak getting closer to the halfway mark. It might actually get there after the burn. Here comes a Triple Axle. And that doing just a little bit of damage. Not very effective. Doesn't do a lot at all. Then yes, the burn puts it below half its health. There we go. Jellicent going again. Magic Coat. Going to prevent any type of status moves from landing on the Jellicent. They'll have to remember that on the Growlithe pack. There goes a Lunar Dance, though. Toxicroak just takes itself out. For some reason, it didn't want to battle anymore, and it's gone. It won't even heal its allies there, as no one else has taken damage at all. And Dreadnought is going to come out onto the field now. Skittys look to be in a good position. And there we go. The Jellicent going to go on the attack now with a Fissure. Oh, as it is avoided by the Dreadnought. That would have taken it out immediately. And here comes a coaching that fails. Jellicent going in for the kill, it looks like, as Jellicent goes again. And it uses Icicle Spear. That's going to be resisted by the Dreadnought, not doing a lot of damage. May hit 5 times, but even not 5 times. Nope, it only hits twice. I was going to say even 5 times wouldn't have done that much damage. And Dreadnought looks good right here. Flame Charge, that's going to be resisted. Not doing a lot of damage from the Jellicent, but it does raise Dreadnought's speed. Now we'll move first, so that was a good move. Here comes the Wild Charge, and that's super effective, and Jellicent goes down. Good way to turn the battle around from the Dreadnought. Dreadnought did very good there. And they'll face off against the second Pokemon on the Skittys, and this is an even matchup right now. Skittys sending out Drampa. How could you hurt Drampa? It looks like such a peaceful Pokemon as Dreadnought goes first. It doesn't care about it being a Drampa, and it's going to use a super effective Icicle Spear. Now it's their turn to use the move, but this time it's going to do a ton of damage. It lands only twice, but it does a good amount of damage. Drampa just above that halfway mark. And the Fire Pledge is going to be resisted. Dreadnought taking that with ease. Here we go. Dreadnought going on the attack again. It's going to use a Scald. Might actually burn the Drampa. It's not very effective, but Drampa doesn't get burned, but it goes into Berserk, raising a special attack. Corrosive Gas didn't affect the Dreadnought. As it goes on the attack again. Here we go with a Spore. Dreadnought's gonna put Drampa to sleep. Not a bad look at all. Again, giving it free turns to attack. The Growlithe pack doing very well here. Skittys started off pretty well, but once that Dreadnought hit the field, the tide of the battle seemed to have changed. The Nuzzle is going to be not very effective. No paralysis here because Drampa is sleeping. You can't be sleep and paralyzed. Here we go, Dreadnought again. Gonna go with an Incinerate. They're sticking with these elemental moves, which are not very effective against the Drampa. They're gonna have to change that up. Drampa does wake up this turn, and it's gonna go for a Metronome with a Leaf Tornado. Oh, it's a good thing that was avoided. That would have been 4 times effective. Dreadnought avoided a huge hit right there. There goes the Bullet Seed coming from them. Again, not very effective, but it could hit 5 times. There was a critical hit in there. Good shot. Here we go. It hit 4 times. Drampa in the danger zone. And the smoke screen. Drampa now trying to prevent the the Dreadnought from landing any attacks, which is a pretty good idea. That Dreadnought has been dangerous since it hit the field. There goes a cut. It lands, and that does enough. Drampa faints. And it's the last Pokemon on the Skittys. The battle has been turned around by the Growlithe pack. The Dreadnought doing all it can to win. Maybe this is why the Toxicroak used Lunar Dance and knew that its partner had the battle and it just handed it over to him. We'll have to see if it worked out in their favor. There goes a Freeze Dry. That's going to be super effective. It lands, and whoa, it does not as much damage as I thought it would. Thought that was going to do a lot more damage to the Vileplume here. Vileplume goes for a Quartz Change. It doesn't really do any... Oh, it does. Was something on the field? I don't know what happened. Oh, the Sticky Web. Vileplume just put it on their side of the field, essentially just helping the Dreadnought out. Excuse me, I think I've been saying Quartz Change does the wrong thing on some of the other battles. Quartz Change, of course, flips any of the hazards that you put out onto the field. There goes a Mud Slap. That's super effective, and it lowers Dreadnought's accuracy even further. That might be to the detriment of Dreadnought here. It's had his accuracy drop twice. If it can't land any hits, it might just end. There goes a Fissure. It's avoided. Oh my gosh. And here we go. The Sheer Cold. Oh my goodness. One hit KO move after one hit KO move. Neither side was able to land it, but they were really going at it in this battle. Here comes the Skull Bash now. Dreadnought gonna lower its head. That is an appropriate move for this Pokemon to use. It's gonna raise its defenses here as well. Vileplume gonna go with a Scale Shot. That's gonna hit multiple times, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, only hits twice. That's lowering Vileplume's defenses as well while raising its speed. We're gonna see the Skull Bash hit in the next turn, and that might be the end. Here we go. Or did it miss? There goes the Power Trick. Vileplume swapping attack and defense. See if that works in its favor. There goes the Skull Bash. There we go. We didn't miss it. And it takes out the Vileplume. That is all. The Growlithe pack come away with the win.